Hello, welcome to Moving Energies. My name is Patricia Gaviria, and today I have another throw of my cards of wisdom. This time, the throw is going to be very special because I have a beautiful woman called Sandra that wrote me and told me about a situation that she has, and she sent 4 numbers, which I'm going to use to create this throw. And I hope this message is not only good for her, but whoever identified with the message. So let's start. Okay, so the throw today is red 5, green 16, blue 2, and orange 11. As always, I talk about each card first, and then I will show the relationship among them. Okay, so the subject today will talk about consciousness shift, energy balance, about our personal beings, and at the end I will show a very simple activity that helps us to tune our mental energy. So let's start with the first, red 5. This one is the first section of the deck that talks about those levels of our personal manifestation or development. This stage in life is when we have one of many shifts in our consciousness, in our perception about life. For the first time, our mind becomes aware of our emotions and our interaction with the rest of the world. This stage is usually when we are adolescents or teenagers. For the first time, we realize that we are independent beings, that we have unique experience, unique thoughts, unique emotions. Other thing that is very clear during this stage of life is that whatever we do with other people, whatever is the interaction with them, it's going to affect our emotions. And that is why it's so usual to see that teenagers get in love. When we are living this stage properly, we realize that our emotions are the effects of our way of thinking. If we are not living this stage properly, if we don't allow that shift to actually manifest, our emotions will be always in negative, and we actually keep searching all the time for our happiness or our peace or our sense of life in other people or in external situations, expecting too much about others and life. Okay. Now, the second card is the green 16 that talks about that universal code or law that says for balancing energy, it has to be accelerated when low and decelerated when high. Even if the graphic and the text seems a little confused, it is not. It's very simple when we remember that we are beings of energy, and we need to create a specific velocity in our energy or frequency that connects us with the whole spectrum of positive aspects of the universe. It's like we are radio antennas, and if we are in tune in the right frequency, we will receive whatever the radio station is sending. Now, let me show you here in the graphic, we have one medium level, or like I call optimal point of tuning. If our energy starts to decrease the velocity and goes down, it will be out of tune. Or in the other hand, if we over accelerate our energy too much, we also are going to be in that stage of distortion and losing all the information that we should receive when we are actually in that point of tuning. And to understand better, let me just use one example. If we have a car and we want to move, what we do is we press the accelerator and the car starts to move. As soon as we get or reach the velocity that we need, we usually just stop a little, the velocity decrease, and in one moment, the car is going to stop. Now, if we keep accelerating, the velocity is going to go too much, and we probably are going to lose the control of the car and probably crash. So to keep our velocity, what we do is we accelerate and we decelerate. Accelerate and decelerate. That is the only time that we actually can control and balance the speed of the car. In the same way we work, our energy constantly can go down or can go up in velocity. Every cell and every molecule of our being change speed. So we need to understand that we have a lot of tools and be conscious where our energy is to move it back, to retract the energy back to that middle point that makes us be in connection with the universe and receive everything that we need to think in positive and anything that we need to feel in positive. Our body, our mind, and our spirit. So let me show you here. If our energy is so down, we need to activate it a little to put it in the middle. If our energy is over accelerated, we need to decelerate it a little and bring it to the balance point. Okay? All right, so the third card is that beautiful universal tool that is our own self. This is the blue number 2. We usually, like I always say, are so dependent of all the tools and mechanisms that we have to make our life easier. And that's good. The phones, computers, internet, all the devices or the elements that we need to cook or to do things at home or in the garden. We have a lot of tools, but we forget that the most powerful tool that we have to actually live a good life and experience what we need to experience is our own self. We are the combination of a body, a powerful mind, and a powerful spirit. And combined, we create the most highest technology in this planet, which is ourselves, which is us humans. We have to remember that each one of us has unique abilities and talents. By genetics, we brought all this package that our parents and grandparents and ancestors offers us through the DNA. And usually during our childhood, we manifest all those talents in a very free way, like I said. During our life, we also develop more those initial skills or talents. We can learn everything. We are so capable of evolving and growing and learning, and we have to use that. We also have to identify that in each cell of ourselves, we have the whole raw material of the universe. All the capacity, all the beautiful elements that conform the universe, they are already inside us. And we have to learn to see ourselves as that instrument or tool that it is powerful to make us experience life in a good way. Okay. Now, let's see, especially Sandra, let me tell you what I can see depending on all the things that you told me about your situation. I see you that level where that consciousness shift should happen. Somehow you are blocking that to manifest. Your energy, somehow your energy is vibrating in a decreasing level, meaning the frequency of your energy is too slow. Of course, you usually can move around. I mean, you can sometimes feel good and be connected or are overactive, but I see that you usually feel like tired in your body, that your mind is a little confused. It doesn't have the whole perspective about who you are, which ones are your talents, what is the sense of your life, what should you do to feel fine. And because this part of your consciousness is a little out of tune, you are searching all the time and expecting too much from other people. So you get hurt so easily. Every time that somebody does something that your mind, it's already seen as negative because your mind is vibrating in that level, that all the perspective around, you're going to see it in negative. And if your mind is vibrating in negative, your emotions as effect always are negative. So you feel mad. Usually you try to force people to love you because you don't see yet the connection between your emotions and your way of thinking. You think your emotions are in hands of other people or the situations you are living. Okay? And because your energy is out of tune, you are not able to see either your own capacities if you find someone that you like, you see that person as your saver, as your lifesaver. And you put too much expectation in others, waiting for them to make you feel good, to make you feel calm and happy. Okay? So what I tell you is this: you have to recognize that your energy is down, and somehow you have to use elements to bring it back. As soon as you put your energy in connection with the universe, your mind is going to be clear. You will be more aware of who you are, your potentials. You will identify your skills. You will have more clarity in what is the path that you should be walking, and having more self-confidence, more security, and of course understanding that no one is the owner of your emotions, that your emotions are the effect of your perception, and if your perception is positive, your emotions will be fine no matter what is around or who is around you. No matter what is happening around you, you won't be so affected by the world. You will realize that you have the power to control your energy. Like I said, if we have the car, there are too many circumstances around that can change or may change our velocity. If we are driving and we see a stop sign, we have to stop, or if we see someone passing or crossing, we need to move or decelerate or accelerate it. But what I am trying to say is, we are the owner of our own car. We are the only one that can bring our energy back to alignment and balance. So try, because I see that your energy is low. So try first to move your physical energy with movement. You can choose whatever you like, if you have a sport or any other kind of exercises. But if you want just to walk, or using, for example, music and dancing, if you like that, because I think you comment something about that you liking that, music and dancing, use it in your home when you are doing your chores or something. Move your body freely, but somehow estimate your energy, bringing to that middle point of connection. You don't have to over exercise or over stimulate your body, but just with a little, your body will feel with more energy. Then you have to use another tool to bring your mental energy to that middle point. And I usually recommend the radio meditation. Could be any kind of meditation, but radio meditation is very powerful to bring the vibrations of our mind in that specific frequency that we need to connect. And when you put your body and your mind in alignment, in connection with the universe, you will be able to download higher information that connects you with the spiritual energy that will bring you more clarity of who you are, or of all the potential that you have as a being. You don't have to fight with anybody or try to find your happiness or your clarity outside. Everything will be downloaded as soon as you put your energy in position and allow all that information, all that self-confidence, all those positive emotions to flow through you. And your life will change just moving your energy when it is so down or so low, moving it to that point of balance and harmony. Okay, so this one is the last card, orange, number 11, that helps us to tune our mental energy. This section is life assignments. And especially Sandra, I'm going to show you a very simple exercise that is like a small piece of radio meditation. And it says, visualize and vocalize 3 positive life intentions. Okay? Remember, when we, with our heart and our mind, create vibrations in positive, by effect, we will bring and download positive emotions. If we don't do it, if our mind is vibrating in negative, by effect, the emotions will be negative. In the same way, we have like a piano keyboard, the sound never is going to manifest if we don't press the key. The sound by itself, it won't be created. We have to actually trigger a system that by effect will be or will give the sound. In the same way, our mind works. If we don't create the right vibrations, the effect never will come. So today, just try to relax. Let's try to relax. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's relax and feel our moment and our now. We are beings of energy, connected with the power of creation. We act as radio antennas towards the universe, emitting and receiving electromagnetic waves. And today we want to generate in ourselves the right vibration to connect with all the spectrum of positive aspects that the universe broadcasts constantly. Today we want to bring all that beautiful and powerful light of the universe to illuminate our minds, bringing the clarity. We want to allow that shift of consciousness, that understanding that our emotions depends of our thoughts, that our mind has the clarity to know which habits are right and which ones are not helping us to have a healthy body, what to do, how to eat, how to move or exercise or stimulate our body properly to have energy, vitality, rhythm, perfection. We want to vibrate in the same velocity of the universe. allowing all those emotions of love, self-confidence, security, happiness, peace, calm to flow through ourselves. And we want to have clarity of who we are, which talents and capacities we have to go out and live a life full of passion and success and achievement. We want clarity to know how to interact with others in a proper, positive, and healthy way. Knowing that we allow the universe to fulfill ourselves with beautiful, beautiful energy and beautiful emotions that we just allow to overflow to others. We share our love with others. We don't force anybody to make us happy, because we know love and happiness is vibrating in every single cell of ourselves. Now we breathe in again. And we breathe out. Okay, so write me if you have any situation or you want to comment something. Send me the 4 numbers, but remember this, the 4 numbers, the first has to be from 1 to 16, the second number has to be from 1 to 24, the third has to be 1 to 16, and the fourth 1 to 24. Okay, for me it's very important that you tell me something about you, because in that way I can like direct the message. But I hope you will do it, and I will create a video for you. Okay, but for now, thank you very much, and let's keep moving positive energies.